It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Play action, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
21 yards. And the Ravens first down.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Jackson now on second down. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
First down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Back to throw. Jackson. Pushed out to his left. He's going to run it. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
Steelers, nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Steelers.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call.
Waste of time.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Play action now with Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark them there. And a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
The master of play action, Rodgers. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
A gain of 6.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, Rodgers. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Go to 50. Hey, you.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. He's going to look downfield once again. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now, Jackson. That is brought in at the 10. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Baltimore 1st down. First and goal, Baltimore.
Here's a run. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 3. Brings up second.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Third and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Third and goal for Jackson. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and
he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens.
you know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Back north.
Austin brought in motion. He'll start this on the ground with Warren. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
88.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. That is hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now, faking the give. Out to his right. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
58. Back north.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Exiting the pocket right. To the pylon, he's in. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Steelers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He'll start at the 4. Strong. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. A first down throw from Rodgers.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Taken in by Connor Hayward. He's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one,
an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. 2nd down, they need 7.
At the 17-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Hopkins. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
12 yards.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven first down.
Gain of 12.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up second.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Here's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 38 yards.
And the Ravens first down.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's second and 6.
For gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At the Steelers' 8-yard
Gonna go right back to Henry. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
gain on the play. And it's third down.
Jackson looking to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And that'll set up fourth down. Now Jackson. That one caught. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Steelers 8.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
319, get 300, get 300, 319.
Play action now with Rodgers. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Inside. 319.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. They'll drop to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's caught! And he's going to have the Steelers first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The master of play action, Rodgers. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Here we go.
Steelers
58.
first down.
50.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Rodgers going up top again. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Hey, blue 58. Let's go. Let's get that touch. Back north.
On play action, Rodgers flushed to his right. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I think that's one he's going to look at on film tomorrow and want back. I mean, there wasn't enough space there to get the first down. I know the ball takes him a little bit out of bounds, but he's got to get your first foot.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The Steelers will line up for the
Again, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught, and he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2-8. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. 2nd and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.